came across something interesting. I think the world needs to see and hear.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to introduce a very clever
Listen
song
to this
violinist,
song.
Beverly White.
Listen to this woman. This is 1947.
Marriage was a beautiful thing. Yes, back in Grandma's day. But
Back in grandma's day. This is 1947 that this song came out. Uh, my grandparents was born in the 20s and they was married for 60 years, so they got married in the 40s. My mom was their first kid and she was born in 1949. So she was born 2 years after this song by two happily married people that was married for 60 years after this song came out. But she said marriage was beautiful in her grandma's day. So is she talking about some slaves? Like, I don't know what grandma she ain't talking about my grandma, but she way older than me. She's older than my mama. So she's whose grandma is she talking about? But let's find out. I don't know who she's even talking about. We got to find out.
you men are so much different now.
The men different?
That's why
It's been men fought that long? Oh no, it's been men fought that long. She says the men fought. Okay, we gotta find out. I wasn't born, so obviously it was the men fought. Let's hear.
I don't want to get married.
Why not?
Cause when you're single, you have so much fun.
Fun?
I don't want to get married. Cause two don't live as happily as one.
Two don't live as happily as one.
I might.
This is the modern woman grandmother. She said two don't live as happily as one. This is your grandma's mama right here. Where she was telling yo mama's mama this in 1940 something. Telling her to be selfish and worry about herself, forget you. A lot of people wasn't made because of her. There's a lot of people not even watching this video because they wasn't even born because of people like her in the 50s. What the hell? What am I watching? Is this a skit?
Stay out late sometimes to wait next day. And I don't want to be worried about what my husband's gonna say.
Whoa. Now, 10 seconds ago, 15 seconds ago, she said it was the men's fault. She said men are different. Now she talking about she want to stay out late and have her husband not say nothing about it. She's selfish. What is her problem? Oh my God, I can't even believe I'm watching it. I couldn't believe I was watching it the first time I seen it. But now I'm watching it again and it's even more shocking. Oh my God. What are we watching?
I don't want to get
Other than the destruction of a generation.
Cause when you're single, you have so much fun.
She want to have fun.
I don't want to get married.
Mm-mm-mm.
Cause when you're single, you have so much fun.
The modern woman grandmother, y'all. It's her.
Cause two don't live as happily as one. Marriage license don't cost much, that's beyond a doubt. But it's that jive that jumps off afterwards. That's what I'm talking about.
What?
That's why I don't want to get married. Cause when you're single, you have so much fun. No, I don't
It's
wanna
fun,
get
ladies.
married.
Listen, it's fun. This is fun. Paying all your own bills, protecting yourself, doing all the things that you have to do as a single person. It's fun. That's what she's saying. She said when you single, it's fun. So why are we doing all this complaining? You need a man to pay bills. Men should be this and that. No, they should. No, they should not. It's fun. You're already having the fun you need. So why be something different or want something different? No. Let's have fun in life.
Cause when you're single, you have so
That's the
much
modern. This Shaw's grandmother right here.
I don't want to get married.
The modern woman grandmother.
Cause two don't live as happily as one. Now, if you happen to meet a guy and see he ain't your kind, well, if there ain't no strings attached, all you got to do is just change your mind.
Just change your mind. First of all, if you meet a guy and he's not your kind, why would that? Why would you be? Why is that a reason to not get married? If he's not your kind, I wouldn't want you to get married either. But you saying divorce? Modern woman grandmother. Here she is. Y'all looking at her. She pretty. I like her dress. She's the modern woman. She gotta look good. She's the modern woman grandmother. This is why she's saying all this selfish stuff. She had pretty privilege in the 40s. Like back then, this was like the pass for white privilege look. Look at her. Look in all her glory. Look at this. Look at how it's frozen right there. Just selfish, all in her own glory. Look at her. The modern woman grandmother.
'Cause when you're single, you have so much fun. Oh, I don't want to get married. 'Cause when you're single, you have so much fun. I don't want to get married.
We know now, cause you selfish.
Don't live as happily as one.
So don't. You right.
I went down to see my sister. She's got kids 1, 2, and 3. Well, that jive's all right for sister, but that just ain't made for me.
Oh, whoa. She's not the modern woman grandmother. She's the modern woman auntie because she didn't even have kids with herself. Wow. So she's not the modern woman grandmother. I take it back. She didn't birth a generation. She did birth a generation though, but she didn't actually have the kids. She just influenced the kids. Wow.
I don't want to get married. 'Cause when you're free, when you're single, you have so much.
She want to be fun.
Me, I know.
We know you know. You want to have fun. Look at half the crowd ain't cheering. Look at the men in the crowd. Let's go back to that. The men in the crowd like, look at the crowd. Look at the crowd. Look at the half of the crowd. Look at the men. Ain't no men cheering. Look at them. It's no men cheering. None. It's just a couple little single, maybe him. Look, it's no men cheering. It's all modern women. It's no men cheering in that crowd. None. Except him. He was cheering. See, he's a beta. He's a simp. He was cheering because she looked good. He wasn't cheering for the lyrics. No way.
You know, I used to sit and wonder why I could never get along with my man.
Did the modern woman auntie, just say she just used to sit and wonder how she couldn't get along with her man? I'm about to tell y'all how. She couldn't get along with her man because she's selfish. That's why she couldn't get along with her man. I want to hear her explanation though.
You see, that's the kind of
Hold on, wait. The crowd go crazy on her? That's the men in the crowd I just was talking about. Beta right there.
You know, I used to sit and wonder why I could never get along with my man. You see, that's the kind of
Yeah. That was me in the crowd right there. That was me from the 40s.
jive I'm talking about. Everybody meddling in my business. That's why I decided to change my plans.
Yeah, we
And
know.
You know, I ain't having no more trouble now. Everything is just as cool as it can be.
Why?
But honey, that wasn't until I had to tell every living I was almost gone. To please stop worrying about.
Respectfully. Now right there, she's the modern woman auntie, but she still lived in a different culture. Back then, it was not appropriate for women to be swearing in public and stuff. So what y'all do now is just the niece version of her. She is the same pose. I paused it in the same part. All her glory of modern auntie. But see, she didn't cuss because that wasn't appropriate back then. So she still got long dresses. Like even her arms being out was probably the taboo for her back then. So she got the long dress And she still ain't. She still presenting herself how she had to back then. But she's a modern woman. She's the modern auntie.
About me.
Ain't no way around it.
'Cause if I feel like playing the jukebox, wearing flat heels and bobby socks, that ain't nobody's
See. I gotta talk to an old person. See, I need to talk to an old person because she just said flat heels and bobby socks with a jukebox. For some reason in my head, that's giving me twerk vibes. Like I feel like that's the 1947 version of her saying, "If I feel like twerking." Like I don't know what the flat heels and the Bobby's big deal was about that. Maybe they was dancing with the jukebox and she was twerking. See, I gotta feel like that was twerking. I think she just said if I feel like twerking. I don't know. I can't be too sure, but I think that was twerking, y'all.
what I do.
Cause what's wrong with some shoes and socks? What would be so wrong with wearing some shoes and socks? It ain't nobody been in what you do and all this stuff. What's the problem? I know what the problem is. You was twerking.
Aboard for some fine honey and let him use my money. That ain't nobody's business.
See, she's
What
a.
I do.
I know her now. I see.
Now if I junk his flivver and buy him a Cadillac,
I knew it. 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 She talk about spending money on him. She talk about buying him in a Cadillac. She's scorned off a man like the modern women, her nieces, like her nieces is. She's great nieces now, scorned by a man. She was tricking. He ended up not being what she wanted to be. Now she want to have fun and be single and all this stuff. No, you want a man. You're lying. You're a liar like your nieces, like your great nieces is. Modern.
be the thing, honey, but you got to give these modern men some jack.
The who?
If I
The what?
something that's
Gotta give the who? Did she just say what I just said? No, she did not say that. She didn't say that word. She did not say that word.
love used to be the thing.
She did not say that word.
And let him use my money.
She did not use that
ain't
word.
nobody's business.
She ain't
What
say that
I
word.
do.
She did not say that word.
Now if I junk his flivver and buy him a Cadillac,
She ain't say it.
love used to be the thing, honey, but you got to give these modern men some jack.
I'm listening to a video from 1947 and she said you gotta give these modern men some slack after I just spent the last 10 minutes calling her the modern woman auntie. She telling you, give these modern men some slack. It's her fault. She's selfish and she cares more about herself than a family because two live more happily than one. So that means pay all your own bills and do everything for yourself. This is your auntie talking, not me. I'm not saying it. I'm just repeating after her.
So if I see something that's kind of young and nifty and I feel like slipping in 50, that ain't nobody's business what I do.
Oh yeah, she tricking. She tricking.
If my man goes to his union meeting and I feel like doing some cheating, that ain't nobody's business what I do.
Oh, it's my business now. It's my business now. Cause you just said it on this song that I'm reviewing. She just said, now. Let's take it back to 1947. This is 1947. Women didn't get as many good as opportunities and good jobs back then. So she was at home. So while her husband was at the union meeting, even though she didn't have a husband, she's just talking, she was cheating. So she was ungrateful with somebody that's a provider. And while he's at the meeting for his job, modern auntie.
And if you happen to see me out kind of late, well, I'm doing the same thing you doing, getting my business straight. And it ain't what I do. Now, if I look like I'm 50 and he's just 23, don't you lose no sleep, honey, because he must be sending me. If
The modern
I feel
cougar.
like going out and having some fun with some young cat that looks like he might be my son.
Oh yeah, she the modern auntie. She ain't had no kids.
What I do. Now, here's one thing, you know it's the truth. There ain't nothing more invigorating than to surround yourself with youth. And it ain't nobody's business what I do. So, honey, I done made up my mind to get me some something young and raise him to my hand. When I get through with him, he'll really understand. And it ain't nobody's business what I
So she been scorned her whole life and bitter about men, but now she want a younger man. She sound like Amber Rose a little bit. She looks like Amber Rose a little bit. Why do I keep pausing her and her same glory of modern auntie?
Oh, what I do. I'm telling you, it ain't nobody's business what I do. Now you know what to tell your nosy neighbor.
Once again, the men are not clapping. Not even the beta this time. The beta wasn't even clapping this time. That's my man right there. He ain't even clapping. Oh, yes, he is. He's a beta. He's a beta. But anyways, the difference between her and her great nieces is that it's now everybody's business what you do because of social media. So back then it might not have been everybody's business what she did. So she could do all that stuff and get away with it. But now everyone sees it, and that's why the delusion of her great nieces has become monetized for the world to see. And she is the auntie of it all. Shame, shame, shame. Like and subscribe.